What's good, y'all? The BossMack podcast is in full motion. West Coastin'. Kissing babies and shaking hands, man. I'm out here doing. Look, you hear me? What the fuck I got to do out here? Making it black open. And you are now experiencing the world famous BossMack podcast. RNS, y'all. RN motherfucking S. Oh, yes. Today is a beautiful day. I'm happy as fuck to be up in here doing this. Y'all niggas already know how I get down. Nothing but good game when I come around. BossMack topsoil, y'all got to love the sound. Whoa, yes indeed. Here to give you what you need with speed. Real niggas always in the lead. We always in the lead, y'all. We always in the lead. What's good, y'all? The BossMack podcast is in full motion. West Coastin'. Happy to be here. Happy to be doing this. Happy to be here. Happy to be doing this. Can you dig it? The BossMack podcast is always brought to you. Wait a minute, I'm messing up. I'm fucking up. May these words be reaching you in good spirits. I hope you woke up next to a happy bitch this morning. And if you didn't wake up next to a happy bitch, I hope you woke up on some crisp, clean, white sheets. Or whatever color sheet. With the goose down pillow. You hear me here talking, you hear me talking. When you went to the bathroom, it was spick and span, the shower clean, the floor clean. You know what I'm talking about? Crisp Irish Spring soap, fresh soap. The refrigerator is packed with food. You know what I'm talking about? You got your mud. Got your mud like the BossMack does, or you got you some fresh juice from your ninja juicer. Or whatever brand juicer that is, the top of the line juicer, man. They got that stick, you be putting it in there, mashing it, you know what I'm saying? I hope you woke up full of energy, ready to go get your chili. We closing out the week, so to speak. It's spring again. The good energy is in the air. I'm hitting the microphone because I'm so animated. The good energy is in the air. Bitches is out in the summer dresses, toes out. Man, you know what I'm talking about? I hope when you went to your car and started up this morning, it just started right up when you pushed the button and turned the key. You understand me? It's a beautiful day. God woke you up this morning, man. You got another opportunity to go get to it. You got another opportunity to enjoy the sunlight and be thankful. He could have let you die in your sleep. You wouldn't even know you was dead. You'd been tripping. You'd have thought you was dreaming. Like, you'd have been like, God damn, this is a hell of a dream. Shit. Hit the like button for this game. Man. Thankful to be here, man. God bless me with another day to come here and pod before y'all, man. I appreciate it, man. Everybody that's tuned it in to the BossMack right now. Shout out to the chat. I see the chat going up. Yell B, you understand me? Joe Blast, Red Jet Shell, what the hell? I see you. Kinfolk. What's happening? Mr. Bogart, Megan Davis in here early. KD Fofo Kane. Minnesota, Maine. I keep trying to get his name right, man. I always be fucking up his name, man. I got to get it that right, man. You know what I'm saying? Blessings, though. Blink on BA I4 shit, man. Blink. I'm going to just say blink, nigga. Quentin Bearfield. Activist Nas, Adman, what's happening? Ray Gun, I appreciate that $2. Recliner gang in this motherfucker. Nick Taylor, I appreciate the love, man. I appreciate y'all. Blessings. Let the BossMack know where y'all tapping in from, man. Let me know where y'all tapping in from. You understand me? You already know. The BossMack podcast is brought to you by BossMack Streetwear. You see I got on bitch, I see the good in you. You understand me? Bitch, I see the good in you. This is a rare joint. I usually don't pop out with this joint. You know I'm sitting on a lot of joints. I got joints. You already know, man. When you come in the room with this one on, bitch, I see the good in you. You understand me? Because even though you present me that bullshit, bitch, I see the good in you, bitch. You know what I'm saying? I see the good in you. I dodged the trap. I see the good in you, bitch. You know what I'm talking about? This is some flavorful shit, you know what I'm saying? Right along the lines with the world famous Bitch Relax, As Rock by Snoop Dogg. You know what I'm saying? You dig me? You know, we got a lot of shit like this, you know, sour bitch free. You know, if you really got heart, I got the good dick, you know what I'm saying? And if you wear the good dick t-shirt, you know what I'm saying? You making a statement, right? But you be sure to let bitches know, like, I'm not out here promiscuous. Every bitch does not get to experience the good dick. But it's good dick over here. But every bitch don't get to experience it. I'm not promiscuous, bitch. You hear me? You know what I'm saying? Get your issue. Phoenix Smiles. What's happening? Teal in this motherfucker. Yeah, man. But go to BossMack Streetwear and cop some BossMack Streetwear. You know when you cop the BossMack Streetwear, you keep that BossMack in motion and alive. You know what I'm saying? You keep the pod coming. You see, I got on the gray shorts, man. The gray shorts, real comfortable, man. Real comfortable. Nice and comfortable. You know what I'm talking about. Got the bucket hats coming. The bucket hats is coming, man. The bucket hats is coming. We're going to get them out there next week, man. The bucket hats out there next week, man. All kind of flavors, man. We bringing them out, man. My peoples want me to make some golf hats, man. I don't know, man. I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about the golf hats. You know what I'm talking about. Hit the like button for this gang. Like I said, unselfish street where I keep going on. You know, this is unselfish street where communicating to bitches when you walk in the room. I'm trying to told you, when you rock this right here, man, you're gonna get maximum attention in the spot, bro. And it's just like BossMack tapping a bitch on the shoulder for you, man. Tapping a bitch on the shoulder for you, making her recognize you. And then all you got to do is talk for yours, man. All you got to do is talk, man. All you got to do is talk. And get a bitch a compliment back. If a bitch say, "Oh, I like your shirt," you say, tell the bitch, "I like your shirt too, bitch. I like your shirt too. I like your fingernails. I like the way your fingernails match your shirt. God bless you." Hit the like button for this game. You know what I'm saying, man? I'm here today, feeling blessed. Oh, also, the show is brought to you by BossMack giving you game. If thou art need some game because thou is struggling with thine bitch. If thou need some game because thou art struggling with thine bitch or bitches, holla at the BossMack topsoil. I got the reasonable race that's great. I got the reasonable race that's great. You know what I'm saying? For the low. Think about it. Think about it. Think about it. For the low. If you having problems with your bitch, use the BossMack like Chat GPT for game. Think about it. What if Shannon Sharp could have called the BossMack and asked me some shit about his bitch and been like, "Man, this bitch said this today, BossMack." What? Think about that. My reasonable rates compared to a bitch turning down 10 M's. A bitch turned down. She's so confident she gonna get up in his pocket. She turned down 10 million. But the boss, I'm just giving a comparison though. If thou art struggling with thine bitch or bitches, holla at the BossMack top. So look, I pride myself in delivering the highest quality game possible, man. I promise, man, not to let you down, man. I promise not to let you down to the ground. You know what I'm saying? I'm delivering high quality game. I listen to exactly what you're saying, man. I keep track of what you're saying. So even when you come back in the future and be like, BossMack, I got an update. Oh yeah, I remember what that bitch said and did. Yeah, I remember. I ain't even got a file in front of me. I just remember your shit. Yeah, I remember that. That bitch told you this. Okay, how'd you handle it? You dig me? Holla at the BossMack topsoil, man. You know, I love chopping it up with the people. You want to take advantage of talking to the BossMack while you can because, hey, man, Hey, none of us are promised tomorrow. The BossMack will be here today and gone tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? And you're like, damn, I didn't even get to chop it up with that BossMack before these niggas hated him to death out here. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about? Because it's dangerous out here. In these Southern California streets and these YouTube streets, you dig me? I be trying to stay out the way though, but still, man, niggas, that shit'll come for you, man. Shit come for you. Hit the like button for this game. But if you need some game because you're struggling with your bitch, holla at me, man. My information is in the description. You know what I'm saying? Right up under this here video. Number is under there, man. Text me. You know what I'm saying? Let me know you need that, and I'm going to get back at you, man. Text me, and I'm going to get back at you, man. Don't just be calling me on no bullshit. I don't answer strange numbers, man. I be getting strange numbers. But if you text me and say, hey, BossMack, I need some gang, I'm going to holler at you, man, and we going to make it happen, man. You know what I'm talking about? Hit the like button for this game. Shout out to the chat. Let the BossMack know where you're tapping in from. What's happening? You need to pull up on Club Shay Shay. Do that still exist? Do Club Shay Shay still exist? He gonna keep it going? Is he gonna keep Club Shay Shay going? He ain't gonna have the BossMack on Club Shay Shay. He ain't gonna have the BossMack on Club Shay Shay. You know what I'm talking about? The BossMack don't appear on the BossMack. Look, man, it's very rare. You know what I'm saying? The BossMack do not get invited to other podcasts and shit like that, bro. I'm in my own space. You dig me, man? I'm too elderly to get invited to other podcasts and shit like that, man. I'm in my own dojo. I'm in my own dojo. You know what I'm talking about? You know. Even though, you know, I would pop out if I got invited, but the BossMack don't get invited, man. Too much gray hairs and shit. Hit the like button. Did nightcap last night for the NFL draft for 4 hours, keeping it pushing. Okay. 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 Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. I hope he do keep it pushing, man. I hope he do keep it pushing. I hope he do keep it pushing. Because I'm going to keep it a buck, man. I feel like, you know, no matter what, I don't even think he did nothing to the bitch. I don't even think he did nothing to the bitch. I just think he got lined up by the bitch. You know what I'm saying? I just think he got lined up. I don't even think he did nothing. He just got lined up, man. Hit the like button for this guy. He just got lined up by a bitch. They want a viral moment. And YouTube laid back player. It's a good thing, too. Okay, yeah, I'm going to open up the phone lines today, Red Just Share. I'm going to open up the phone lines. I'm going to open up the phone lines. I'm going to open up the phone lines. I'm going to open them up, man. Hit the like button for this game. Hit the like button for this game. All right. Yeah, man. It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day. Niggas in the nose. Niggas in the motherfucking nose. I'm going to start it off, man. I want to say, the fuck? I'm going to say, happy birthday to this bitch. This bitch right here, man. Let me see. It's a little, belated. It's a little belated. It's a little bit belated, but shout out to this bitch right here. Let me see. Let me make sure I got this right. Damn. This bitch right here, man. Kalani. This bitch right here, man. 30 years old, man. She hitting that gym, man. I ain't gonna lie. She got on a lot of makeup, but I fuck with Kalani, man. You know what I'm saying? That, damn, man, right here, this a good, man. Hey, she can be on a team. She can be on the team. Shout out Kalani. Hell yeah, right there. Happy birthday, Kalani. Shit. Hit the like button for this guy. All right. And then I wanna say prayers going up for Gilbert Arenas and his son. You know what I'm saying? I hate to hear that. The young energy, man. Hate to hear the young niggas is fucked up. Niggas had a car accident out here. Niggas is in a coma and shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, hopefully a nigga come back from this. You know, prayers going up for Gilbert Arenas. Hit the like button for this guy. YouTube isn't sending out your notifications, BossMack. Yeah, they be hating on me, man. They be hating on me, man. I don't know. I gotta figure it out. I gotta figure it out, man. I gotta figure it out. All right. Let's talk about they released a new Shannon Sharp tape. They released a new tape. Let me see. Right here. A new clip. They ain't having no mercy. A bitch got
big black guy chose
a bitch got clips.
Small white woman.
A bitch got clips on deck.
It's not a good look, Shannon.
Not a good look that you do with the shit you did to me.
Did he call her a bitch?
Okay, well, you're coming to LA tomorrow?
Yes.
This bitch, she lined up my dog.
Well, I don't know why you want to go out.
Don't worry about it, Daddy.
Well, okay.
Okay, what?
Well, I'm not really interested in getting choked, so I guess we're going.
Yeah. I might choke you in public. Big black guy chose small white woman.
It's not a good look, Shannon.
Not a good look that you do with the shit you did to me.
I called her a bitch.
Okay. Well,
I agree with him calling her a bitch. He just shouldn't have said I'ma choke you. You know what I'm saying? You know. He just shouldn't have said I'ma choke you, man. And then let me see. So my nigga stepped down from ESPN and you know, they got all kind of clips on my guy. They said they said they settled. They said he choked out another bitch. I forgot about that. They brought up another bitch. See, this is all bad, bro. They brought up another bitch. They said he choked out another bitch and paid hundreds of thousands of dollars. If I had to pay, if before Shannon Sharp's time at ESPN, when he was co-host of FS1's Undisputed, he was accused of choking a female production assistant in the workplace. Two sources with knowledge of the incident tell Front Office Sports. One source said Sharp and Fox settled with the accuser for several $100,000. There was no lawsuit filed against Sharp in the incident. Okay, now, you know, I'm assuming that's not cap because it's still up and shit, you know. All I can say is if I had to pay a bitch hundreds of thousands of dollars for choking a bitch, even if it was consensual or an accident or whatever, if I had to pay that amount to choke a bitch, on God, I would never choke a bitch again. If I had to pay hundreds of thousands of dollars to a bitch for choking a bitch, I would never choke a bitch again. Hit the like button. Yay more. Snow is the issue with most of them. Snow is the issue. Most of them don't care about black folk in general, but some of you will cape no matter what. Yeah, man. You know, when this first happened to him, man, when this accusation first came, man, I didn't even envision it being the Snow, man. I thought it was a black bitch, man. But, you know, hey, man, you know. And then I wonder if it's a nigga behind the scenes orchestrating all this. I wonder if it's a nigga. Well, it might not be a nigga. I wonder if it's a pimp like individual behind the scenes orchestrating this, man. This bitch is finna just win. Her OnlyFans is lit in a motherfucker, man. Her OnlyFans is lit. Wait a minute, man. I saw a hell of a OnlyFans statistic and shit. I was looking at an OnlyFans statistic. I still got that. But anyway, oh yeah. Here we go. Yeah, I got it on deck. All right. can't allow ourselves to get caught up by bitches like this, man. We gotta be better. Oh shit. We gotta be better, man. We gotta be better, man. Hit the like button. All three of the undisputed casts got jammed up over sexual deviancy. Joy, Taylor, Skip, and now Shannon. Facts, though. Demetrius Rousseau tapping in. There's a recorded convo of when Matt Barnes was saying Shaq is paying for info to take Shannon down. Damn, no shit? What? I saw some shit like that. Wait a minute, man. Hold up.
I don't know if you're on this kind of time, but I was in a group chat the other day, or actually just yesterday, and Shaq said he's paying top dollar for any information on old boy. So, again, I don't know if you're on that kind of time or not, but Shaq is known to throw large sums of money around, so just want to put that out there.
Damn.
I ain't quiet. Hey, he said, please keep it quiet. He said that Shannon did some shit back to him a while back, and he's been off him. So that's why he's doing this, but please keep his name quiet.
To that. Mm-hmm. Have you guys talked? We haven't. Shaq feels the way he feels, and he's perfectly fine to feel that way. I said what I said. I still think Shaq is a phenomenal basketball player, even though, he minimized my career. I'm fine. The thing is,
first off, fuck your bitch in the clique you claim. West side, when we ride, come equipped with game. You claim to be a player, but I fucked you.
Wait a minute. You took me sticking up shy ass jealousy of Joker shows how smart you are and how you say anything to get clicks. So here's some clickbait for you. If you ain't ranked in the top 10 in your profession, then you can't speak on me. Come on, man. Yeah, you can. Don't forget, I know what you did to get where you at. Me jealous sounds like you jealous. I know you trying to stay relevant on your podcast. We don't believe you. You need more people. And in case you forgot, 4 rings, 3 MVP finals, top 50, top 75. Google me. And to be quite frank, all this new success you got, you still under me. You don't know my work ethic, but I work less than you, but I'm worth more than you. Make it make sense. Love you too. If you need help making money, it's better ways than gossiping. I'm too old for this shit. Love always, the most dominant big man who ever took it serious. Remember, I don't know you. And in the words of Skip Bayless, I'm better than you. G14 classification, I have it. You don't. Not in my profession. And your goat debate. Never wanted to be the GOAT. I wanted to be who you should greet me as, the most dominant ever. The expediter. Woo! Shaq. Damn. Bro got enemies out here, man. Damn. Shaq dead top dollar. Shaq paying top dollar to get him out the way, man. Oh, man, these niggas be jealous, man. Oh, man. All I'm going to say is, man, all these niggas got, I think Shaq got 4 white bitches. He got 4 white bitches living with him right now. All these niggas got, like, you know what I'm saying? All these niggas got these weaknesses, you know what I'm saying? Shaq was the most dominant big man ever. But Shaq was bullshitting, man. Shaq know he was bullshitting. Out there doing thirsty shit. Shaq was out there too. The niggas stay going at each other, and for what? All this money and still no class. Just goofy ass rich niggas. Yeah, man, you know, niggas be jealous, man. Niggas be jealous. Niggas is really jealous of Shannon, bro. And niggas jealous of Shannon. You know what I'm saying? Niggas is jealous of me. You know, it's fucked up. But getting out there with the 20-year-old snowman is dangerous and sucker. It's great sucker. It's greater suckerism than all the shit the other niggas did. You know what I'm saying? It's a greater suckerism. You know. Then he got.
Everybody always talk about date your age, date your age.
Right
well,
here.
I want to date my wage. I'm finna shut all this ish down tonight. I want to date my wage.
Stay right there.
Where y'all
this
at?
right here.
Hey, chat, where they at?
Hold on.
This some sucker shit.
Hold on. Cause you know I keep it on me now.
Yeah.
I keep it on me.
Yeah.
You want to date your what?
I want to date my wage. Not my age. I want to date my wage. So where are they? Because y'all always talking about date your age, date your age. I want to date my wage. So come on with it.
Well, you talking?
As a matter of fact, I'm taking applicants as we speak.
Well, you talking spicy tonight, boy.
Everybody always talk about date your age, date your age. Well, I want to date my wage. I'm finna shut all this ish down tonight. I want to date my wage.
Stay right there.
Where y'all at? Hey, chat, where they at?
Hold on.
He want to date his wage. He want to date his wage. He want to date his wage, man.
Hold on. Cause you know I keep it on me now.
Yeah.
I keep it on me. You want to date your what?
I want to date my wage. Not my age. I want to date my wage. So where are they?
Now, you know, hey, man, shout out Shannon Sharp, man. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Shannon Sharp. Oh, shit. You know. There's no way I would have made that statement right there. I would never have made that statement right there. You know what I'm saying? You know. I'd have never made that statement. Matter of fact, I got a cutoff level, man. I can't, you know, a bitch, to fuck with a bitch, I can't do 20, man. I can't, man. I can't. That's, you know, a bitch, I'm gonna say maybe 23, 24, depending on how advanced the bitch is right there, man. You know what I'm saying? I just can't go. That's just a bitch gotta at least be able to go to the bar, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Jealous of a what though, BossMack? Apparently after this snow incident, Shaq is jealous of a lame. Niggas be you know what I noticed? Niggas be jealous of motion. You know what I'm saying? Niggas be jealous of current motion. And I think niggas be jealous of current motion with the youth. You know what I'm saying? If a nigga, if I've noticed, like, let's say, so, okay, here's the observation. Let's say you have niggas that was popping when they was young, right? Niggas that was popping when they was young, and they was known throughout the culture, and they benefited from that, like Shaq and Shannon Sharp, right? They was, when they was young, they was recognized in the culture, right? Shaq way more than Shannon Sharp, you know what I'm saying? Recognized in the culture, right? As them niggas, you know what I'm saying? Then as you get old, your impact on youth culture starts to go down, right? Your impact on and your motion in the youth culture starts to go down, right? And then some kind of way you reinvigorate your motion with the youth cultures through some other means, some other type of way. Your motion come back and you start being relevant to the people. You start being relevant to the youth again. I notice old niggas really get like jealous of each other in there when they be getting that motion, when the motion be coming back. So I notice it be like a lot of jealousy right in there. You know what I'm saying? You know, on some like I'm gonna say some weird shit. Like, I feel like Roger, y'all remember Roger Zap and Roger Troutman? Y'all remember Roger, More Bounce to the Ounce, Dance Floor, Roger, California Love. I believe Roger got killed because of that. I think he got killed because of that, because they had kind of started, they fall off. Zap kind of started, they fall off and was going away. You know what I'm saying? It was like old school. And then when Dre used Roger on California Love, Roger clout came back. You know what I'm saying? And he was back popping. And he was going to stop fucking with his brother that was his manager. He was going to stop fucking with him. In the light of the new clout. He still was clouded. And he got smoked because of that. His brother killed him because of that. So I feel like old niggas, when an old nigga start having clout, other old niggas get jealous. Other old niggas get really jealous. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's a dangerous jealous. Dad in this motherfucker. I'ma hit you up, my nigga. I meant to call you, man. I'ma hit you up I'ma hit you up today, nigga. Niggas jealousy be getting you. Hey, man, old niggas that be having clout. Old niggas be, yeah, man. So I can see Shaq being jealous of Shannon. You know, because Shannon is just more relevant in the culture. You know what I'm saying? Shaq be out there. You know, Shaq be trying to. I don't know, man. And I don't know, man. Shaq be. I rock with Shaq. I rock with Shaq. But Shaq be having like. Shaq be acting. Shaq, I feel like Shaq be acting like he be acting like a diva sometimes, like a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like he be acting. He shouldn't be petty like that. He should be big. He should be big like he is, and just be like, nigga, I'm that nigga. I ain't gotta be jealous of you. I'm that nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm that nigga. I ain't gotta be jealous. Fuck paying for information to take down Shannon. Shannon taking himself down. You know what I'm saying? Hit the like button. He said Shaq from Newark, New Jersey. Definitely got hate in his blood, bro. I don't know, man. Like, you know, Shaq ain't got to be like that. But he was acting weird with Kobe, too. So, you know, he was, you know, he ain't got to act like that. You know what I'm saying? You know. Kobe was weird, too. But Shaq, you know, I feel like Shaq... You know, hey, man, Shaq didn't work hard as he could have worked. You know what I'm saying? I think he be getting mad when niggas just be pointing that out. Nigga, Shaq was automatically great. You know what I'm saying? If Shaq would have worked super hard, that nigga would have had 8 rings. If Shaq worked like Kobe, he would have had 8 rings. Hit the like button for this game. But anyway, man, Shannon Sharp, man, he getting shook down as a result of suckerism. You know,
You know who Sky Bree is, Ocho?
see, he just got too much sucker shit out
Who
here.
that is,
Man.
coach?
Yeah. How I do it. How I do
Hey, Scott.
it.
I mean, who is that? Who is that? Help me out.
You know what I'm saying? She little something. You know, she might be famous for vertical activity that she's good at.
Oh, she a hooper.
Oh yeah.
Who she play for? Who she play for?
You know, she got her own little thing, you know.
Huh?
Man, y'all need to stop, man. Y'all need to stop. Y'all be on that bull jive, man.
Hold on. Who she play for?
You know, back in the day, she could have been on my team.
She played for on her back.
You know who Sky Bree is, Ocho?
Sky Bree? Who that is, coach?
Yeah. How I do.
Too much sucker shit out there, man. Kid Clutch, I concur with what you're saying. Shaq stated himself he's a miserable person. Money don't make you real or that nigga. Only peace within. And having God does. Facts. MVP, what's up with it? Shaq told Donovan Michelle that he don't think he can lead a team to his face. You can see Donovan disappointed now years later. He's leading the #1 seed on the East. Shaq told Donovan Michelle that he don't think he can lead the team. Shaq could turn around and say, hey, Shaq can turn around and say, hey, I did that on purpose to motivate him. Oh, shit. I don't know, man. These niggas, man. None of these niggas have game, though. You got to be, it's difficult, man. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to have game when you ain't had to use game. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And money just help you expose all your little...
What?
Money just expose all your weaknesses. Expose who you really are there. Hit the like button. Red Jet Shell. I know you was talking about Shannon. Mr. Ethos in the building. Hit the like button for this game. All right. We're gonna pray for Shannon, man. I don't want no black man to be paying out $50 million to a bitch. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna pray for Shannon. We're gonna pray for a motherfucker, man. We're gonna pray. Another nigga in a no. Another nigga. Another nigga. Will Smith took this picture, man. Will Smith took this picture. I know Will Smith is above, he's above all the regular shit that we face in the world, man, but man. You just can't imagine Tupac taking a picture like this, huh? You can't even imagine. It's crazy, huh? This picture make you say pause, huh? This picture make you say pause, huh? You just be like, man, what's going on, man? You know what I'm saying? Even if you being funny for the kids, I just don't see. I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know what. You know what I mean? I just. I don't know, man. What happened? What happened to Will Smith, man? You know what I'm saying? We just... I don't know, man. It's rough, man, out here, man. And then, as Chris Rock, if you Chris Rock, this who slapped you, you know what I'm saying? If you Chris Rock, this is who slapped you right here, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, shit wild, man. Big Willie. I mean, And then, like, I know if some of his assistants was there watching this. I know he has some assistant. I know he have an assistant. Somebody was watching him do this and just let him do this, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't even do shit like this without I can't do shit like this. My body won't let me do shit like this. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't. I can't do shit like this. I feel like I'll be blaspheming against all the men in my family going back into time. Like all my ancestors watching me. I just, you know what I mean? Hit the like button. I don't know, man. Shout out Will Smith, man. I don't know, man. I be wanting to pray for, I be wanting the best for niggas, man. But niggas do sucker shit. You know. I want to say congratulations to Boosie.
Man, I'm a daddy again, man. Man, my dog's so beautiful. Man, I got a baby dog. Can't you start crying, man? I got a
nigga have a fresh baby. I thought he was finna get married. I thought he was finna get married to a bitch.
Man, I got a baby. Man, my daughter here, man. Man, dog. Man, I'm a daddy again, man.
Shout out,
man,
Boosie.
my dog's so beautiful. Man, I got a baby dog.
Shout out, Boosie. Congratulations to Boosie, right? New little daughter, and this is what Kanye got to say.
I know that nigga smell poor. I never met him. That nigga smell poor. You know, that nigga is poor. What are we looking for my smell?
So I guess niggas, you know, since Kanye came out that he was gay, I think Boosie might have checked him because of that, you know what I'm saying? And now Kanye calling him poor. But now, you know, the fact that Kanye gay make a lot of sense, man. It explains a lot of his behavior pattern, you know what I'm saying? A lot of that, a lot of his behavior pattern, man, is explained, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Boozy got him not talking shit.
But he there, that's what he's there to do. They took a piece of shit and made him talk shit. He talking himself. He a piece of shit. He talking shit. But by the way, I know that nigga smell poor. I never met him. That nigga smell poor. You know, that nigga is poor. What are we looking for my smell?
Yeah, Boozy got him not talking shit.
But
that's weird. Kanye calling the nigga poor because he checked him about talking gay, you know what I'm saying? About revealing that he was gay. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect to the LGBTQ, man. You know what I'm saying? Ye operate under a lot of delusions. He said he'll say anything to be relevant. He needs to pick his battle, so Kanye really homosexual. Damn, it makes sense. All this sense. Hey man, he came out and said it, bro. If you was sucking dick when you was 14, that's gay. You know what I'm saying? You know. We was warring. Nigga, when we was 14, we was warring over bitches. We was warring. When we was 14, we was warring over bitches. If you was sucking dick when you was 14, that's gay, bro. If you was sucking dick when you was 14, that's gay. You was busting nuts. You know what I'm saying? So y'all was busting nuts over each other, so that's gay. You know what I mean? And it's fucked up. But it explained a lot of niggas' behavior, man. And you know, I noticed something, man, about now the LGBTQ could get mad at me. But I noticed something about gay dudes. About gay dudes be ruthless. The gay dudes be some ruthless motherfuckers, man. They could go deep with the petty treachery, do you in type of shit. Unreasonable, ruthless motherfucker. I observed that. When it's a gay motherfucker in a position of power, you better watch the fuck out, bro. Motherfucker will do you in. Yeah, I feel you, Technobility. He never did. Yeah. Kanye was wearing skirts at one point. Yeah. It's a lot of shit he was doing, man. He was doing a lot of shit, man. You know, he was doing a lot of shit. Yeah, he was doing a lot of weird shit, man. And, you know, all this jealousy shit against Virgil and he guaranteed, nigga guaranteed he will never, it's impossible. Now, he was upset because he wasn't now he been upset because he not recognized as the number one hip hop artist, right? He was upset because he wasn't recognized as that, right? But now it is thoroughly impossible for him to be recognized as a top hip hop motherfucker now. It's impossible right now. He 100% canceled all his ability to be the number one guy again. You know what I'm saying? He might have a better chance with clothes now, though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Now that he came out as gay, he could probably do a lot with clothes, though. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, a lot of gay people, you know, they gear get rocked. You know what I'm saying? Hit the like button for this gay. But I don't even know, man. Another example of an older dude hating on motion. Hey, man, exactly. Exactly, man. It's man. And you know, when the older nigga is hating on young niggas' motion, man, it's like, I can understand why he got to why they got to get him out the way. They need to get him out the way, but he getting himself out the way. False battery up they back. Oh, man. He ain't gay. He ain't gay, just had a moment. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Just had a moment. I don't know, man. That you know, in real nigga world, that get counted as gay. real nigga world, he want to be counted in real nigga world. He want to be the number one hip hop dude, right? You know what I'm saying? He want to be counted in real nigga world. Even though he never did no gangster shit, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, in real nigga world, you can't do no gay activities. You can't be sexually stimulated by a man and do stuff and orgasm and shit like that. That's gay. You know what I'm saying? That's you know, age 14 is, you know, niggas was getting pussy when they was 14. You know what I'm saying? A lot of niggas was getting pussy when they was 14. You know what I'm saying? You know. So you bust a nut with a man, you know, that's in real nigga world, that's homosexual. Yeah, lost the key to the streets for that. Yeah, you know, hey man. You know, and yeah, man, you can't be the number one rapper with that. You know what I'm saying? Did I say Virgil wasn't gay? Did I, Bobby Transparency, did I say Virgil wasn't gay? I was hoping he wasn't. He had a wife though. If I said Virgil wasn't gay, that was me wishful thinking. You know what I'm saying? That was me hoping. That was me hoping he wasn't gay. You know what I'm saying? That was me hoping. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, man, hey man, I don't know, man. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, I don't know. You know. So that means Pharrell might be, you think Pharrell gay now? You know what I'm saying? I was hoping Pharrell wasn't gay. I seen Pharrell wearing some shit though. I seen Pharrell with some weird shit on, man. You know. Virgil Abloh. Joe Blast, Virgil Abloh. He was a big time fashion nigga. He invented Off-White. If you see niggas out here with Off-White on, he invented that. If you see niggas with chrome hearts, he invented that. And he was working for Louis Vuitton. He was a creative director for Louis Vuitton right before they put Pharrell in there. Pharrell been in there fucking up. Virgil, you know. And then I think they killed Virgil because all of a sudden Virgil just got cancer and was out of here. So I think they killed Virgil. You know what I'm saying? And Kanye still hate Virgil even though he's dead, which is weird, which validates the gay shit. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Big Lou in the building. Jay Jackson in the building. Ernest Hoffman say Pharrell a suspect. Everything is geared to make black men look weak. Facts. Facts. Yes, Pharrell is definitely zesty. That's how he got the deal. That's why Kanye's so hot, because they got his dream job. Phoenix Smiles, Pharrell did make that song happy. Gay means happy, so yeah, man, Pharrell was looking way out with them pink shoes on, man. He was looking way out, man. I ain't gonna lie. You should get Freezes in on the show. You know, I was thinking about that. I'm gonna reach out to that nigga, man, and see. I'm gonna reach out to that nigga and see if he's local. That no, not skateboard P. That would fuck up my childhood. Bro, hey, man, I was inspired by that nigga back then, too, man. Shit, man. You know, I used to look up to Pharrell as far as when, back in, like, the late 2000s, man. That was my blueprint, man. Looking at, you know, that nigga used to be popping out. That nigga was popping out. I used to follow they blog. That nigga pop out. That nigga be somewhere different. Every blog post that nigga in a different state with some new Bape shit on or some new ice cream shit on. Had the ice cream shoes. Nigga having a drip, releasing new drip. That was my inspiration. I was inspired. Even though Nego was making his shit, I never thought that he was making his shit. I thought it was Nego making his shit. Jigga 1017. Get Derek Grace on the show. Who is Derek Grace? I gotta look that up. High school dropout hit different now. Facts. Same way Tyler, the Creator, got his LV creative director deal. I ain't gonna lie, man. As far as Tyler, the Creator, man, my people's the homie Lil L, K-Dot's people. You know what I'm saying? That's K-Dot right-hand man right here on the wall. You see I got K-Dot on the wall right here. K-Dot right-hand man. Lil L have been on the podcast a couple times, man. He done been on the pod a couple times. And he has told me that he feels in his heart he has kicked it with Tyler, the Creator, multiple times. You know, Tyler, the Creator, fuck with Dot, you know, so they be, you know, comparing musical notes and shit. You know, Lil L say he done kicked it with Tyler, the Creator, and he has seen Tyler, the Creator's bitch. And he said he feels deep within his heart that Tyler, the Creator, is fucking bitches. That's what he said. You know what I'm saying? That's what he said. Lil L is a respectable man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't hating on him. I was like, hey, man, Tyler seems, you know. I ain't mad at Tyler for being whatever he is. You know what I mean? But, you know, that's what he said. Hit the like button. All of them fashion dudes be sus for real. Yeah. That's why we call it functional streetwear. Yeah. Chrome Heart is a Crackers brand. Are you sure? Hey man, I think Virgil started that. It might be a Crackers now, but I don't know. I think Virgil started that, man. Virgil started that. Virgil started that, bro. You know what I'm saying? I remember when Virgil started that. It might be a Crackers brand now, but hey, I think Virgil started that. Hit the like button for this guy. How long I been on here? Hour. Yeah, man. Peace, BossMack. You checked out the movie Sinners yet? Khalil M, I appreciate you, my nigga. Khalil M, I appreciate you for reminding me because I did not put that in the show notes as something to cover. The BossMack went to go see Sinners. I went to go see Sinners. You know what I'm saying? I was gonna take a bitch and do like a date night thing and shit. Bitch probably hear this and get mad. But I was like, fuck it. I don't have time for the whole date shit. Let me just go on and get it in. So the BossMack went, what night? When did I go see that? The night before last, the BossMack went on down there to the Pike, to the Long Beach Shoreline Pike, theater down there, late night show on the DBX, on the big, the most expensive one. Went and did that. You know what I'm saying? Got me a big bucket of popcorn and shit. And I went down there to watch Sinners, man. And I'm going to keep it a buck, man. The cinematography was good. I liked the shots. You know what I'm saying? I felt like I was in the country. I felt the heat. I felt the humidity of wherever they was at down south. You know what I'm saying? I love the way they shot, what's his fucking name? Michael B. Jordan, the way he was, I don't know how they did that. How he was interacting with himself. As twins. I thought that was dope how they interacted as twins. I'm gonna say this. The way the movie started, you know what I'm saying? Niggas coming back from being niggas was gangsters. Spoiler alert. As niggas coming back from Chicago as gangsters to down south opening a juke joint. You know what I'm saying? And having money and, moving with authority in the southern environment. It started off real ambitious. The way they was bringing it all together. You know what I'm saying? And then, one of the twins, his bitch was, a bitch that was white, and then the other twin was fucking with a bitch that was like a voodoo bitch. All that stuff was tight. You know what I'm saying? The preacher's son wanted to play the guitar. All that shit was dope. It started off with a lot of ambition. You know what I'm saying? I really was like, where are they going with this story? What is this? Where are they going with this story? Right? And I'm gonna keep it a buck. It built up good, the way they got the musicians. And then, they had a part in there where dudes playing the guitar, and they wanted to show how the black music, you know, affect all reality through space and time, going back to Africa and into the future with hip hop and, you know, Parliament and Funkadelic and all that shit. And they brought all them elements into the room right there, you know what I'm saying, in the juke joint. And when they did that, they completely lost me right there. I was like, what the fuck? Now, I get it that, you know, they wanted to show how black people, you know, dominate music through space and time, and the spiritual influences of music and all that shit. But at that point in the story, I want to make sure I'm looking in the camera. They lost me right there. I was like, what the fuck? What the fuck? What is this? What? And then the vampire shit. Like, when they just all of a sudden, you know, they fighting vampires. I'm like, what? They fighting vampires? What? And then the Indians was chasing the vampire, and then the vampire get away and get some people, and then the vampire come to the juke joint and want to come in, and then, you know, so I mean, if it's vampires, and they outside the juke joint, and they turn, and then everybody that left the juke joint got turned into a vampire. I'm like, what? BossMack, it was a vampire movie. Okay, yeah. I know the preacher's son. I know. The vampire wanted the preacher's son to build a community to speak to the people. He lost years ago. I get it. Shout out on Go TV. He said the last weeks of Low Soul, what's up with it? The last weeks of grad school. Loading, what's up to the chat? Shout out BossMack, what's up with it? Queen Kels. Hey man, listen. Dr. Sanderlin, look, bro. Bro, I get it. That's why the vampire, I mean, bro, like, I just, you know, okay, look, man. To me, I mean, if it's vampires, right? I'm like, why is all the okay, it seemed like some of the vampires would have went to the town and just got busy in the town. You know what I'm saying? Some of the vampires would have, they ain't gonna, why just hang out at the juke joint? I mean, they could have left a few of them at the juke joint and went in and got with the time. It just lost me, man. The writing, it lost me, bro. I'm just trying to, I don't know, man. I was just like, man, what the fuck, bro? And then, the movie is called Sinners. So I'm trying to, I'm wondering why everybody didn't die, because even the preacher's son was sinning. He got some pussy at the juke. He ate some pussy. I don't know if he fucked the bitch, but he for sure ate some pussy. And the bitch was married. So he fornicated. I mean, not fornicated, but he did adultery with a married bitch. He had no problem going straight after the married bitch. So I'm like, okay, so everybody is sinning. Okay, the twins is gangsters. They done killed motherfuckers and did all kind of gangster shit. Okay, I'm trying to figure out, okay, I mean, it just lost me, man. It lost me. The focus was the boy, the Irish cat was the leader. I get it, man. I know the Irish dude was the leader. But it started off good. It did me, sometimes these scripts be doing me like, let's say like, okay, in the past, certain movies, man, like, let's say like a movie like Belly. Like, I know a lot of y'all probably ain't seen Belly. If you did see Belly. The movie Belly. Belly started off good and ambitious, and it show you real nigga criminal lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? It gave you a good glimpse at real nigga criminal lifestyle and the little nuances of that, and how niggas be living regular. You had the Nas character, how he had a family and shit, and in the dope game and shit, and hitting licks, but still like a family man. Then you had the DMX motherfucker living large with a bad bitch. You know what I'm saying? Niggas going out of town and all that shit. And that story was all good all the way up until DMX got caught by the feds, and then they turned DMX into some type of assassin to go get the Louis Farrakhan character. They had like a Louis Farrakhan type character in there. So then they gonna turn DMX into an assassin to go get the Louis Farrakhan character. They just lost me. I'm like, what the fuck? What? If Belly would have just been like DMX got caught by the feds and went to the feds and that was it would have been a good movie. Like, okay, that's dang, man. That's what happens. Niggas sell dope. You get to fucking up, doing stupid shit. And next thing you know, the feds is all around you and you go to jail. The feds is magically around you and you go to jail. You like, damn, they own me like that. Oh, shit, it's over. So this movie did some Belly type shit. Like, it was good all the way up until this point, and then they just lost control of the script, man. I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? What? And then, hold up. And then the end final part, the final end, then when the white boys came to kill everybody, the Klan came. When the Klan, they accused the white boy that sold them the shit of being in the Klan. And then the Klan come to smoke niggas, and the Klan come in the daytime without the sheets. The Klan come in the daytime without the sheets. And then he smoked all of them. And this is after after they done killed the vampires. I'm like, what the fuck is this shit? So the Klan came in the daytime without sheets? Deep as fuck. And then he killed all of them. He kill them all. I'm like, man, what the fuck, man? I'm like, man, what the fuck, man? They just motherfuckers, man, what the fuck? Oh shit. I'm like, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. What? What am I watching? Did I see the post-credit scene? No, what was the post-credit scene? When dude was playing the guitar on stage. A nigga from Kinfolk, I appreciate that $5. My bitch said that movie was demonic. I mean, I don't know, man. It just it could have been better, bro. It could have been better. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I just got up and left, bro. I ain't gonna lie, man. I seen him on stage. Then I seen him on stage as a blues motherfucker in Chicago, and I was just like, man, I'm out, man. Fuck it, man. This shit just, man. At least I have something to talk about on the podcast. I was like, man, I got my analysis. Niggas gonna be pressing me. I'm like, niggas was pressing me like this was I was like, motherfuckers was talking like this was like a hell of a movie, man. I was gearing up for like I was gonna see some shit. Hit the like button for this game. Okay, I've been talking an hour and a half. All right, man. All right. Let's do a reader listener email right quick, and then I'm gonna open up the phone lines. Because Red Jet Shell reminded me of that. You know what I'm saying? All right. KT, the vampire twin, and the white girl was still alive because the human Michael B promised not to kill him. Oh, wow. Yeah. All right. Reader listener email. Reader listener email this motherfucker. All right, here we go. You want to be ready? You want to be ready? Let's go. A nigga from Houston, Texas, writes to BossMack. He say, BossMack, I'm a nigga out here doing my thing as an undergrad and working at a warehouse making decent chicken. I'm 20 years old, and I'm going to keep it tall. I have no bitches on the team locked in yet, but I do have many prospects. I am a member of an undisclosed black fraternity, and I am a neo. The bitches are checking for me, Unc, and I'm going to keep it tall once again. I had big sauce before I got in the frat. The frat did not make me lit. But here's my scenario. There is a particular bad bitch from my sister sorority checking for me heavy. I have not pressed go on a bitch just yet. Because one of my LBs, one of my line brothers was trying to fuck with a bitch. Now I love my LB, but bro is corny and a little weird. Bro came from a family with money, so he has tricked on the bitch that's checking for me and her friends multiple times. And the word on the yard is he has not fucked yet. Now, that was a recent Greek function that went up that I was in attendance, and while I was in attendance, said bitch let me know she was very interested in your boy. She has also been in my DMs on IG. I'm ready to add this bitch to the rotation. How would you go about this, big dog? How would you go about this? I know my LB really likes this bitch, but he has not fucked yet. Hit the like button. All right, we have a young man here, a young fraternity guy, and one of his fraternity brothers likes a bitch, and he's been doing sucker shit, trying to pull a bitch and has not been able to pull a bitch, and the bitch has let him know that she wants to fuck with him. Now, this is a recipe right here. This is a recipe for much hatred between frat brothers. This is a recipe for much hatred between frat brothers because, you know, it is what it is. You know what I mean? However, I will say this. this can be navigated. It can be navigated, and the way I would navigate it is you need to sit down with your frat brother and let him know. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, the bitch, I know you like this bitch. I know you've been tricking on a bitch. You've been trying to put a bitch on the team. You know what I'm saying? You want to let him know, say, look here, man. You win some and you lose some. The bitch has let me know that she wants to fuck with me, man. And I don't want to just be like, just go ahead and put the bitch on the team without being cordial with you. You know what I'm saying? And try to be player about this. Now, it's bitches out there for you. You know what I'm saying? It's bitches out there for you. But this bitch really wants to fuck with me, man. I have my eye on a bitch. You know what I'm saying? And she done let me know that she wanna fuck with me, man. And I'm and I just want us to be cordial about this. You know what I'm saying? We new members into the frat. It's bitches out here for us. It's bitches out here for us. I appreciate that $20. I appreciate that $20. It's bitches out here for us. And, I just want to have this conversation with you, man. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no shame in it. You know what I'm saying? Bitches choose different niggas. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? A bitch is really checking for me, my guy. You know what I'm saying? Let's be cordial about this. You know what I'm saying? I love you, dog. You my nigga, man, but let's be cordial about this. You know what I'm saying? You need to let him know, say, look, the bitch is not gonna fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? Now, I know you have made efforts. You have tried, right? The only reason I ain't touched the bitch yet is because I want to have this conversation with you. You know what I'm saying? I'm say, hey, man, I know you done spent bread on a bitch and did all this shit, bro. I'm just telling you, look, let's be cordial about this. You know what I'm saying? She gonna fuck me without me spending nothing, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Let's just be real. I love you, dog. We on the same team. Let's be cordial. And you know what I'm saying? Hey, and you go on and tell him you talk to some OG niggas. Tell him, say, hey, man, I talked to some OG niggas about this. Even before I even came to you, man, I went and talked to some OG niggas about this. And let him know, say, hey, man, our friendship is going to last into the future. This bitch, this is going to happen between us right now, and then this bitch is not going to be of any consequence in a couple years. In a few years, we will barely remember. You know what I'm saying? This bitch will be gone, and we still going to be homies. You know what I'm saying? So let us be cordial. Let us be cordial. I know you like this bitch, but this bitch she chose me a long time ago, and then you was shooting your shot at her. She chose me a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? Hit the like button for this game. Shout out to the frat niggas, man. Shout out to the young frat niggas just getting in the frat, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the young frat niggas, man. You know what I'm talking about? Have mercy on your brethren. Hit the like button for this game. All right. Another reader, listener, email. This one kind of long, man. Bear with me. Bear with me. All right. A nigga from Atlanta writes to BossMack. He say, BossMack, I'm a young nigga out here. This is the young niggas. This is the young nigga episode. Young niggas. A nigga from Atlanta writes to BossMack. He say, BossMack, I'm a young nigga out here that got put on to your pod by my older cousin. I'm in need of some game. Here it goes. I am 20 years old and I am in college and I work for UPS and I drive for Uber. I have one bitch on the team. She is 19 and also in college. My issues are with my ex-bitch that was on the team last year. Last year I was with my ex-bitch. Things were up and down with us. I was also struggling financially as I was not employed. Me struggling financially was causing stress in my relationship. I couldn't really go out and do shit with a bitch. I was also living at the house with my mom. Shit got real tense at the house and my mom's kicked me out. And after my mom's kicked me out, I linked up with my ex-bitch and I can't lie, I was overwhelmed by the turn of events and I broke down crying to my bitch. My ex-bitch comforted me. I pulled myself together. One of my uncles let me live in his garage for a few months. I scrambled and came up on the jobs I have now, and I was able to stabilize. During that time that I lived in my uncle's garage, I wasn't feeling the support from my ex-bitch. As a matter of fact, once I broke down to her that night, it seemed like the little respect that she had for me vanished. So after about a month or two of living with my uncle, I told my ex-bitch she was free to go if she wanted to, and she left. And not too long after that, I got the word that she was out and about with different niggas. I got on my feet, and a bitch that had me in the friend zone from even before I got with my ex-bitch let me know she wanted to be on the team. Oh, and I want to add that she was a badder bitch. She was a badder bitch than my ex-bitch. So life went on. And I posted some pics of me and my new bitch on IG, and my ex-bitch seen that shit and lost her mind. She jumped in my DMs, ranting and raving, and accused me of fucking with my new bitch while I was with her. A bitch even popped up on me while I was at a get-together at one of my bros' cribs. A bitch seemed like she was having a nervous breakdown on me. After that, things were quiet for a few weeks, and now all of a sudden my ex-bitch is dating a nigga that I thought was my homie. BossMack, my question is this. If a bitch seemed like she didn't want to fuck with me, why is she acting like this now, causing all this drama? Hit the like button. What a saga. What a saga there. First of all, man, don't ever in your life again, no matter what happens in your life, never cry to a bitch, my nigga. Never shed tears in front of a bitch, ever, 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 nigga. Cry to God. Even if your mama die, cry to God. Don't cry in front of a bitch. Ever. Ever, bro. You know what I'm saying? Don't ever cry in front of a bitch, man. See, when you shed tears in front of your bitch and you know what I'm saying, you know, I can't blame your bitch for losing confidence in you, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Now, see, what happened was, you was looking like a loser right there. You got kicked out. You didn't have no job. You living in the garage. You know what I'm saying? You know, a bitch, you know what I'm saying? You know, a bitch lose confidence. You cried in front of her and shit like that. But you bounce back. 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 And you added a bitch to the team. You know what I'm saying? And those are all the things that you need to do. Those are the things that you need to be doing. You did the right things. You know what I'm saying? You bounced back. You added a badder bitch to the team. And now, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, and a bitch feel it in her soul that she was a faulty human being. She's suffering from the realization that she wasn't solid through the hard times. You know what I'm saying? And then you added a badder bitch and you look happy and shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's a beautiful thing. That's a beautiful thing right there, man. You know what I'm saying? As far as a bitch fucking with one of your homies, well, you know, now you know that nigga ain't your homie. You know what I'm saying? And you want to be thankful for that too. You want to be like, okay, I'm glad that one of the homies revealed that, you know, he really coveted my bitch. And now, you know what I'm saying? Hey, bless that. Bless them. Be like, yeah, bless y'all. Don't fuck with that nigga no more. And let it be. And you know what? Hey, man, I'm going to say this too. Man, and I know this sounds like some bullshit. I know you're going to be like, BossMack, that's the, man, a bitch abandoned me when I was down. Hey, man, listen. When you shed tears in front of a bitch, man, you know, you commit a great sin. How can a bitch have confidence in a nigga that's crying because he got kicked out the nest? You know what I'm saying? Nigga, you supposed to be getting up out the nest anyway. You know what I'm saying? You crying because you got kicked up out the nest, man. And you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. You shouldn't even, you know, and I'll say this. You know, look, I know this gonna go past, this gonna fuck with you, man. And I know you can't do this, but hey, I would tell a bitch, I'd be like, look, you know, I got a new main bitch. I got a new top bitch, right? Now, if you want to try to work your way back into the good graces, You know, I could put you on a probationary, work your way in thing. You know what I'm saying? I can't promise you that though. You know what I'm talking about? I could put you on a probation. You know what I'm saying? You know, if we could, you know what I mean? You know, but I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you didn't have. I mean, I gotta put some marks on you for crying in front of a bitch. You ain't, you ain't, you ain't, you ain't. You ain't generating no confidence with the tears, bro. You ain't looking like you ready for the challenge. You should have if you should have been like I'm ready. You should have been like I'm ready for the challenge. Fuck that crying shit. Hit the like button for this game. She too hard on that YN for doing great at his age. Hit the like button for this game. All right, how long I been on here, man? 2 hours. All right. Let me see right quick, man. All right, let me see right quick, man. All right, let me see. Y'all bear with me, man. Let me see. Oh, shit. Bear with the boss, Mac. Hold on. Let me see some shit right quick, man. Let's see. All right. The BossMack finna open up the phone lines. Alright. There go the number right there. Call in. The BossMack opening up the phone lines. We're going to take some calls right quick, and then let me check some other shit. Let me see. What else I fucking forgot? Hit the like button, man. Who's this? Oh shit, Kanye.
And then niggas say he don't be on the internet. It's like, if you don't be on the internet, what are we talking about then? And I ain't say nothing then. Oh, I gotta tell you another thing that Cardi said to me on the phone, nigga. This nigga told me he was at the chateau with a gun, nigga. What that mean, nigga? And then niggas say he don't be on the internet. It's like, if you don't be on the internet, what are we talking about then? And I ain't say nothing then. Oh, I gotta tell you another thing that Cardi said to me on the phone, nigga. This nigga told me he was at the chateau with a gun, nigga. What that mean, nigga? And then niggas say he don't be on the internet. It's like, if you don't be on the internet, what are we talking about then? And I ain't say nothing then.
Kanye. He said niggas pulled up on him with a blower. Playboy Cardi pulls up with a blower. All right, let me see. Is that it? Oh, yeah. Shout out Travis Hunter. Shout out Travis Hunter. Travis Hunter. Shout out Travis Hunter. His bitch brought him a rollie with some of his money. Shout out Travis Hunter. His bitch bought him a rollie. Bought him a new rollie with some of his money. I wonder did she get it free? I wonder did she get it free?
My dog, all we ever wanted was.
Let me cut that shit off. Shout out Travis Hunter. Travis Hunter bitch was grounded last night. Rick's Views, what's up with it? Shout out to Travis Hunter, bitch, though. Bought him a rollie with some of his money. You know what I'm saying? That's what's up, man. Bought him a rollie with some of his money. But shout out to Travis Hunter, though. Niggas is in the league. Niggas is in the league now, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to that. Let me see.
The Cleveland Browns have traded the second pick to the Jacksonville Jaguars. And with the second pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Jacksonville Jaguars select Travis Hunter, wide receiver, defensive back from Colorado.
That nigga got on a pink suit.
So the Jacksonville Jaguars go bold, sort of like the color of the jacket. Travis Hunter is dancing his way out of the green room in, taking that hot pink to the land of teal in Duval County, and the Jacksonville Jaguars
I don't know,
move
nigga.
up 3 spots, trade next year's first-round pick and other considerations for the unicorn in this year's draft. The last time a wide receiver was taken 2nd overall was when this happened to Calvin Johnson in 2007.
Shout out Travis Hunter, man. Shout out Travis Hunter, man. All right. Oh, shit, man. I didn't see his bitch. They hating on Deion Sanders' son. He didn't get drafted. Deion's, what's his name? Shador? He didn't get drafted? Wait a minute, let me see. Wait a minute.
And Matt Berry in for Greeny. He's still having his fancy coffee there in Green Bay at the draft. You have a lot to talk about this morning. You've got Graz, you've got Neek here in Seaport.
Coffee in Green Bay.
You got Peter Schrager. You have Ryan Clark. They are in Green Bay as well. What a draft it was last night. It was highly anticipated for several reasons. And that's where we're going to kick things off this morning with some draft winners and losers. Ryan Clark, starting with you. Who was your biggest winner?
Oh, there's bitch
For
go.
me, it's Travis Hunter and the Jacksonville Jaguars. When you want to recreate a culture, when you want to start something anew with Liam Cohen and James Gladstone, you got to go get a dog. And that's what they did on both sides of the football, getting a unicorn in Travis Hunter. And now it's not about going to Cleveland and having to focus on being a wide receiver. He can do exactly what he wants to do, which is play both sides of the ball and impact every single game.
Also living in the state of Florida, that's a win. Peter, who was your biggest winner?
I'm going with the Giants. I thought they executed the chessboard perfectly. They got the number 3 overall pick in Abdul Carter, who was a number 1 player on a lot of boards, and then maneuvered the draft in a way where they knew the exact point to get in and the exact value of where to get it, and they got their quarterback in Jackson Dart. The Falcons gave up a first-round pick to move in a pick behind them. The Giants didn't do that. They gave up a 3rd rounder and the 34th pick. Love what the Giants did. Great job by Shane and Dable getting their guys.
Let's go to our negative panelist. Neek, who was your biggest loser?
I mean, somebody got to do the hard work. Somebody got to do the hard work. Everybody want to be happy-go-lucky.
Wait till tomorrow.
Russell Wilson, he has moved on to another location where they drafted a quarterback behind him, and it's not going to work out for him there in the long term. So I think that if we had to pick a loser, and I got to do the dirty work of pointing it out, I think it's Russell Wilson.
All right, Graz, pick us up. Now, who's your loser?
Hey, Dan, set up the whole A block for us. Shedeur Sanders thought he'd be a first-round pick. A lot of people thought he'd be a first-round pick, and he was not. So he has to sit through today and at least a portion of tonight, continuing to wonder where he goes. It's been a disappointing pre-draft process for Shedeur Sanders. Not that he necessarily did anything wrong, but just sort of the perception of him as a surefire first-rounder to now second-rounder at best. That's tough. I think it'll work out for him in the long run, but it couldn't have been fun last night and this morning.
You know, speak.
Damn, Shedeur didn't get first round. Oh, shit. Damn. Damn. Shador. That's fucked up, man. It's a cold game. Hit the like button. Shador.
Speaking of Shador, he took to Instagram last night after not being selected in the first round. Here's what he had to say.
We all didn't expect this, of course, but...
Look, he got on a big-ass chain. What the fuck he got on? Oh, shit, I wouldn't have worn that chain. I wouldn't have worn that chain. Oh, man. Look at that chain.
I feel like with God, anything possible, everything possible. I don't feel like this happened, for no reason. All this is, of course, fuel to the fire. And under no circumstance, we all know this shouldn't have happened. But we understand we're on the bigger and better things. Tomorrow's the day. We're going to be happy.
Damn, what if he don't get drafted today?
Regardless. Legendary.
You got to give Shador a lot of credit for doing that after a rough night on national TV where a lot of people expected him to possibly go in the first round. We'll get to that in a minute. But, Graz, I want to start with you. There's a million ways to unpack this decision. I'm going to start with this. What is it about Shador Sanders, or what was it about Shador Sanders, the quarterback prospect that teams who needed a quarterback decided not to draft in the first round?
Yeah, I think what we heard a lot was, he's a very good player.
Manny
but
Dash!
Doesn't have that elite trait, right? Doesn't have the cannon arm. He doesn't have the foot speed that you look for when you're trying to get like a special guy in the first round. Add to that the fact that this was not perceived as a very great quarterback draft. 6 went in the top 12 last year. 2 went in the entire first round last night. So that tells you that, teams kind of perceived this quarterback class differently, and Shador Sanders is a part of that. If he's the second or third best quarterback in a class that, where the top guy would have been 4th or 5th last year, then people weren't going to be clamoring to take him. Once he wasn't the Giants guy, once he wasn't the Saints guy, it was up to Pitt.
He got on too much jewelry.
And obviously they decided they had a bigger need at D tackle.
Yeah, and I think there wasn't a ton of quarterback-thirsty teams in part because last year we had so many young quarterbacks taken. And you look around the league, there aren't a bunch of teams that need a quarterback, and the teams that really needed a quarterback are traditionally near the top of the draft, and the evaluation didn't have Shador as that valuable. The real shocking one is once you get later in the draft to the Steelers, and what happened there was a lot more surprising than what happened earlier in the draft. But I think it's justifiable when you see what the Steelers needed for their roster, and when you see a team that had this similar situation happen with Kenny Pickett.
I'm going to go out to Ryan Clark and our contingent out there in Green Bay, because, RC, I think there's a couple of ways to attack this. One, there's Shador Sanders, the quarterback prospect who was on display last night. Then there's the Shador Sanders, the celebrity of the home of which he grew up in, which he cannot control that. From the quarterback perspective, your thoughts on the Pittsburgh Steelers, who we all had at 21. We know they need a quarterback. We thought that might be where he go, but they ended up passing on him.
Well, the one thing I've gotten smart about when it comes to these mock drafts is if Peter Schrager and Mel Kiper and Field Yates start to push a prospect down the line in the draft, then that's what they're hearing on the phone. That is not their evaluation. So you could kind of feel that things were sliding this way when you looked at some of those mock drafts. And I do believe it's about the evaluation of the quarterback. I don't believe that coaches are stupid enough, if they have a job to do and they know that that job is winning, to pass up on people who they believe will help them win. And it's a part of what Dan said, right? He doesn't have the cannon arm. He's not a 4-5 guy. He doesn't have this big stature in the pocket. And so it's going to be, what things do I not have, or does he not have, that I can't teach? And I believe as teams went through that evaluation, this is where they fell on Shador Sanders. And here's what happens, right? The season ends, and Shador Sanders and Cam Ward are battling for 1-2 when we're talking about the best quarterback prospects. But this is before the evaluation starts. And so when you get to last night and we expect him to go first round, he expects himself to go first round, then it becomes a huge disappointment. What it said about this year is, if you ain't our guy, we ain't reaching for you at the quarterback position. And the Pittsburgh Steelers, who have been through it with Kenny Pickett, decided they weren't going to go through it twice. And I do believe that Aaron Rodgers looming over that entire thing had something to do with that.
This whole week, I personally, I'm on the phones, and so is Schefter, and of course Field and Mel, and it's,
You're looking for the team. You're trying to find the team. I didn't have the team. I put them going 21 to the Steelers in my mock draft, and my reasoning was if there's any coach that can say, you know what, this is my guy, I feel good, it would be Mike Tomlin. Other than that, there wasn't the teams available, which Dominique said so perfectly to start it. There wasn't this draft class where there's 8 quarterback holes. But then again, this isn't that quarterback class, so now we're putting the onus on the young man, and I feel terrible. We're talking about him to start the show, but this became the story last night because of what we thought might have happened early on in the process, where he was looked at as a guy who might go in the top 10. Even as recently as a couple Fridays ago when we get the Derek Carr shoulder news, we're on the show on Get Up and we're like, does this mean the Steelers have to trade above the Saints to get Shador? And I'm trying to say, guys, hold on. Hold on a second. This doesn't do anybody any favors. And I think in Shador's case, this might have been the evaluation all along.
Hit the like button for this guy. They scared of Deion. Yeah, Mike Tomlin might don't like Deion. He might be like, I don't feel like dealing. I don't want to hear Deion mouth when I get to checking his son. Hit the like button for this guy. The politics in football. Exactly. I think they want to humble Shador. Take Shador like 3rd round and have him scared that he might not even make the team type shit. Nigga, calm your ass down, nigga. You on some entitled shit, nigga. You ain't 1st round, nigga. Fuck you talking about, nigga. I saw this interesting thing right here, man. I wanted to make sure I put this up there, man. Hold on, I saw this interesting statistics. This is interesting about the greatness of OnlyFans.
America do OnlyFans. 1.2 million is.
Let's see.
Million women in America do OnlyFans. 1.2 million is between 18 and 24. What percent of women, how many women in America are between 18 to 24? I find out roughly 10 million women. So just on OnlyFans alone, 10% of women in that age group are on OnlyFans. So there's only 10 million women between 18 to 25. Then I decided to think more about the consumers. Who is consuming OnlyFans? And I found out that 82 million American men subscribe to OnlyFans. Now, to think about how big that number is, how many people are in America? 165 million men are in the United States. And they're telling me that 82 million out of 162 million are subscribed to OnlyFans. Of the 82 million men subscribed to OnlyFans, 90% are married. 87% of OnlyFans users are male, and 68% of OnlyFans users are white. So the average OnlyFans customer is a white married man. 1.4 million women in America do OnlyFans. 1.2 million is between 18 and 24. What percent of women, how many women in America are between 18 to 24? I find out roughly 10 million women. So just on OnlyFans alone, 10% of women in that age group are on OnlyFans. So there's only 10 million women.
10% of bitches. 10% of the bitches in the young bitch age range is on OnlyFans. So all the bitches is hoes. All the bitches is hoes. 10% of bitches is hoes. And all of the motherfuckers watching the hoes are married white men. This is why the OnlyFans hoes are making millions per month. Millions per month. It's a hard, I mean, you gotta be realistic, man. It's like, you gotta think, man, it's difficult. It's hard for a bitch not to hoe. It's hard for a bitch not to hoe. I don't like how they made OnlyFans classy. Hey, man, what are they talking about? They forgot the hustle don't stop. People are in full-blown relationships. This is her income, and her husband is right along with her, setting the lights up. Hey, man. Ernest Hoffman, that's a lot of thirstiness. Ain't nothing wrong with that. It's as a man on the block and getting that bread in his hand. BossMack, you should go on Fresh and Fit podcast. I don't know, man. I think I'm too small. I think I'm not big enough to go on there. You know what I'm saying? That's a big platform. You know what I'm saying? I'm too small. You know what I'm saying? My impact is not great enough. You know what I'm saying? You know. Yeah, Dick. I gotta put in some more work, and then maybe, you know what I'm saying, and then I said some negative shit about one of they when they kicked Asian Doll off of there. I thought that was some sucker shit when they kicked Asian Doll off their show. I feel like they should have got some info out of that bitch. That's a real ass bitch that done manipulated some niggas out there. You know what I'm saying? Boss, you got 121K. You ain't too small for shit. Yeah, I know, but you know, Fresh and Fit in them, you know, they got millions of subscribers. They got over 1 million. You know what I'm saying? Nasser Insala, I appreciate the love. I appreciate you too, Ash Lewis. I appreciate that. Hey, man, look, man. I try to keep it humble, bro. I try to keep it humble, man. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers got millions of subscribers, man. You know, when they go live, they have thousands of motherfuckers on there. You know what I'm saying? You know, so, you know, I respect the process. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, motherfuckers with giant platforms for whatever reason, I respect the process. Not setting up no cameras for someone to G my bitch. Motherfuckers goofy with that. Then wonder why they can't check they bitch. Well, you know, I can't hate on, you know what? If you like the pimping, you know, having your bitches do OnlyFans, that's a good lick right there. Boss, I did what you told me with my hoodies. They are getting dry clean. That's what I be doing with mine. It keep them crispy, man. They keep them at top form. They don't lose color, you know what I'm saying? Because when you wash them motherfuckers, man, they lose a shade, you know what I'm saying? I don't, you know, they hold color good when you wash them in cold water and shit like that, but I prefer maximum crispiness, man. New age pimping. Exactly, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole nother dimension. And matter of fact, with the new age pimping, the bitches don't even need no niggas. BossMack, I'm a 31-year-old Milwaukee nigga living in AZ. What are your thoughts on leveling up? While I have one bitch of 11 years on the team, is semen retention possible under this circumstance? Yeah, man. Don't masturbate ever. Don't ever masturbate, bro. Pace yourself on that fucking, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Pace yourself on the fucking. I know some bitches that be wanting to fuck multiple times per day on niggas. I feel like a bitch draining a nigga right there, for real though. Like, I know some bitches that be wanting to fuck multiple times per day. Once a day is too much. You know what I'm saying? To me, Hit the like button for this game. I appreciate that. I appreciate that $10, Pain. Renegades hoes getting that paper. Facts. You got giant renegade bitches out there. But yeah, bro, I will pace myself on the fucking, man. You know what I'm saying? And no masturbation. I appreciate that $20, bro. 100. I appreciate that $20. Yeah, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. I ain't gonna lie. I heard Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart had a good one. I like Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart say he do Kevin Hart say he doing one epic session per month. He fuck a bitch one epic session per month. You know what I'm saying? One epic session per month with his bitch. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of married niggas though, man, I be noticing, and a lot of niggas that be having like one bitch, niggas be masturbating and shit, man. And I don't think, niggas need to not do that. You know what I'm saying? I think that be cutting into a nigga energy like a motherfucker. Niggas be watching porn and shit, I advocate against all of that. You know what I'm saying? Hit the like button for this game. So see, the BossMack can't subscribe to no bitches on OnlyFans. I can't do that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how that's some funny shit. I got my issue Wednesday so I can be crispy at the Kendrick Lamar Hey, that's what's up, man. I appreciate it, man. And hey, everybody else who out there waiting on their issue, shit is leaving out today. We getting your issue out to you, man. Oh, shit. I appreciate Nasser. I appreciate that $5. 100. Half the battle is knowing it. Who really doing the pimping? The bitches. The bitches is pimping. It's a lot of bitches pimping right now, man. It's a lot of bitches pimping. How you tell a brother doing a life sentence not to masturbate? Hey man, I wasn't talking about jail motherfuckers, but if I was in that situation, I wouldn't. I still wouldn't. If I was in that situation, I wouldn't. Big Lou. I would not. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully I could marry one of them prison bitches to come and see me every blue moon. Hopefully I could get that politic, but other than that, I'm not doing no I'm not, hey man. Hit the like button for this game. OF bitches gonna be mad at you, BossMack. No, they ain't. It's plenty of tricking out. There's plenty of niggas out there tricking. It's the whole nation is tricking. I'm in the minority. I'm in a tiny minority. The whole world is tricking. The whole world is tricking. The whole America. All the white men in America is tricking. What are the real physical and mental benefits of SR in your opinion? Pain. Well, all I can say is I don't know, man. I feel like it's a lot. Like the positive spiritual effects have been innumerable. You know what I'm saying? I can't even really explain the spiritual effects. You know that. You know what I'm saying? Tremendous spiritual effects. You know what I'm saying? Energy levels. I don't know, man. Interacting with bitches have been like, I don't know, it's different. I don't know, man. It's like some different kind of. It's a trip, man. I know it's hard for motherfuckers to like imagine that, being stingy with that would have profound effects. But, I go back, I always have to look to the pimping. I always look to the pimping and the old school traditions and how the pimping is not fucking the hoes, right? The pimping is not fucking the hoes, and it's rationing out dick according to very good deeds. You know what I'm saying? So I start from there, right? And then I think about I think about the activity of busting a nut. I think about the activity of that, right? You know what I'm saying? And when how if you bust a big nut, that's a lot of energy. You take it for granted because it look like snot or whatever, but that's a whole lot of energy, right? So, you know, your body got to produce that. You know what I'm saying? You know, and then, you know, I look at, you know, if I want to be real technical, I could look at the religious side of things. You know what I'm saying? How a priest that's functioning at the highest level, is supposed to be celibate, right? So if a priest is functioning at the highest level and he's celibate, then his energy is going to be at a high level. His spiritual energy is going to be at a high level, and he going to have a profound influence over his congregation, over the congregation. He going to have a profound influence over the church, over all the women in the church. All of that is going to be profound, right? And that's just like the pimping. It's just like the pimping. If the pimping is functioning at the highest level and not fucking bitches and doing all that stuff, and then if you look across the board at like magic and shit like that, if you look at magic, a lot of the if you look into that, the magicians, you know, a lot of them, you know, when you look at the magic shit, they go celibate before they do shit. You know, before they do certain rituals and they want to do shit to people or do different spells and shit, they go celibate. You know what I'm saying? You know. Now, all I can say is I have experienced profound spiritual benefits that I find difficult to put into words. You know what I'm saying? I find it. And really, I ain't gonna even lie, man. You know, really, really, I ain't even got to talk about the shit. You know what I'm saying? Really, I ain't even got to talk about it. I could be like, let me keep that shit a secret. You know what I'm saying? I really could be like, let me keep that shit a secret, man. Let me let all these other niggas out here just, you know, not know. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know what I'm saying? You know, all I can say, man, is, bro, I don't know, man. It's I can't even, bro, like, all I can say is, man, I advise motherfuckers not to masturbate, bro. I advise you not to. You know what I'm saying? Even if you in prison doing years, nigga, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. And ration and you know, be careful of the bitches you choose to bless. Hey man, all I can say is I know this for a fact. I'm gonna say this too, man. Like, I have noticed, like, let's say, you know, you have a bitch on the team and you fucking her raw. Even if you don't fuck her raw, a bitch is still getting energy from you, even if you don't fuck her raw. But if you fuck a bitch raw and you bust nuts into a bitch, you are energizing a bitch. Especially if you haven't been like draining yourself through masturbation and fucking like a whole lot of different bitches and just, you know, you ain't got no more nut in you. But if you on a regular, you know, you discriminating and you kind of pacing yourself. If you fuck a bitch raw and bust a nut in her, bro, you is changing a bitch. You is energizing a bitch. You is energizing a bitch. You is powering a bitch up like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? That's why I be like, you know, if a nigga got like 3 bitches and you was fucking them all of them, you really, you know, hey man, you gotta be careful. See, that's the thing about having a lot of bitches on the team. You really don't want to be like fucking bitches on a regular basis like that, because you're gonna be drained. You're gonna be drained. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. How long I been on here, man? Almost. Yeah, man. So, you know, I feel like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like, you know, I'm just speaking upon the blessings that I receive, you know what I'm saying, from, you know, my way of life, you know what I mean? And just putting the game out there for motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? Because I know okay, for sure, Thad, for sure. I'm just trying to bless niggas, you know what I'm saying, with what I know, you know what I'm saying. Like I said, you know, I think it was Elijah. In the Bible. Elijah. The job of the prophet, bro, is to put the game out there, you know what I'm saying? The job, like, I know a lot of motherfuckers here the word prophet and shit like that. But from my understanding, it's to put the, you know, you have game, you have an understanding of some shit, you know, that you've experienced and understand. And I'm putting it out there, letting it be known. And, you know, it's on you. It's on you. It's on you if you want to fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? You can rebuke what I'm saying and be like, BossMack, hell no, I don't believe you. You know, you invalid. And, you know, it's all good. You know, my feelings are not hurt. You know, I put the game out there. You know what I'm saying? you know, I could speak honestly and be like, it's some spiritual shit going on out here, bro. And you could pretend like it's not, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, let's look at the divine order. God, man, woman, child, animal, mineral. You know what I'm saying? So, man is the closest to God, right? Busting nuts is a big old deal. You know what I'm saying? You look at some animal, it's certain animals out here. It's certain animals out here that die after they bust a nut. After they do their thing and bust a nut, they die after they do that. You know what I'm saying? You know. So, amen. To me, like, when I think about the accessibility of porn, you know what I'm saying, for young niggas, man, motherfuckers need to be like a class. Motherfuckers need to be warned. Like, young dudes getting caught up in porn. Motherfuckers need to be warned. Because I think being addicted to porn, you know what I'm saying, and that lead to all type of bizarre, weird behavior, I think. I just think that. Hit the like button. But anyway, I'm gonna shut it down, man. I've been on here almost 3 hours, man. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all, you know. Shop BossMack Streetwear, bitch. I see the good in you. I see the good in you, bitch. I see the good in you, bitch. I see the good in you, bitch. I see the good in you, man. You know what I'm saying? I always try to see the good. You know what I'm saying? Hit the like button. Hey, and we might do a show tomorrow night. I might be doing a show tomorrow night. You know what I'm saying? So blessings.